Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to generate hundreds and hundreds of meta ad creatives in just a few minutes, because the biggest brands today are launching more ad creatives than they ever have launched before, and that's because of the new Meta Andromeda update, and the Meta algorithm that they've been optimizing has been pushing for more creatives, more concepts, more creatives, more variations, more uniqueness. And one of the best tools to do this is a tool that I created, and we actually have a community of business owners and marketers inside of the ZooOps tool, which if you want to go to it, it's called zoops.com, and you can see we have over 800, almost 900 members now. But the cool thing about this tool, and I don't know if there's any other tools out there that do something similar, but what you could do is you could come up to a brand like Grunz, and you could simply go and, by default, if you type in Grunz or you type in a big brand on the Facebook ad library, usually now, the best creatives that get the most spend, which means they convert the best, are at the top. So you can see right here, we got one video ad, we got an image ad, we have two other video ads, and then we have another image ad right here. So usually in the top, like I would say 20 ads, maybe 50 even, because they're running over 650 different ad creatives at the time right now. And this fluctuates between 1,000 sometimes, and then 500 and 750, because they're always turning off ad creatives and launching new ones. But usually there's some ones that are really good, that are doing extremely well, and that have been running for a long time. Like, I know this ad specifically has been running for a long time. I've seen it for, I don't know, at least a year now that they've been running this ad. But what you could do is you can come to this ad right here and just right click and click copy image. And because I really like this ad, if we open it up in a new tab, you'll see it has a really good headline. This is a headline ad, right? It says FU hair loss, and then it says some description about it. You could probably add an offer to this ad, and the headline's probably so good that they thought they didn't need to add an offer, so they didn't add an offer. But this is a really good ad I would like to take, and I would like to create more variations around that specific ad. So a brand like Grunz can come into ZooOps, click the copier tool, and then just paste the ad with a click of a button, right? You can just copy and paste it. And then if you have a brand that isn't Grunz, but you like this ad creative, you could drop your logo, you can add reference images, and then tell you could tell how you'd like the reference image to be used. So you could say, I want you to put this reference image on the left side, or replace the guy, or whatever, right? You could tell the AI how you'd like to use that reference image. And then you could put a special offer, you can do different ratios, resolutions. But the cool part is, this is the cool part, because I don't know if there's any other tools out there that do this. This is how I absolutely kill it for my clients, is I generate, I'll scroll down a little bit, I'll generate 20 different ad creatives, 20 variations. And if you're on a higher plan, you can actually up this even more, but 20 is enough, right? And then we can come down here, is you have these cool toggles which you can click make unique, and it's actually going to create complete unique variations of this ad, and it's going to be very diverse. So you can actually just and we're actually going to run this, so we're going to only toggle make unique, or you can toggle AI improve, which will improve the ad, improve the offer, improve the headline. Or you could also do this toggle called concept mix, which I'll show you at the end. This is a really cool one, which it generates over 26 different concepts based on the ad you currently have. So I'll show you that at the end, but what we're going to do is we're going to click create 20 unique ads. And what's cool is now we have 20 ads that are going to be designed right now completely within 1 or 2 minutes. We're going to start seeing all the designs pop up. And if you use Gemini or use Nano Banana Pro, I think they limit you to like one image per generation, which could take, I don't know, like, a couple minutes per ad. So you're looking at, if you want to generate like 60 ads, it could take an hour, right? Where this, you could generate 60 ads, you can just hit this again, generate another 20 while these 20 are going. You could generate hundreds of ad creatives in just a few minutes. And this is extremely powerful if you own an agency where you have a lot of spend and you need to do a lot of testing, because you need unique variations and you need unique ads, and you got to keep testing, right? Because this might be a winner, but there might be a bunch of other winners out there that you don't know of, so you want to create more unique variations of it. So look, we already got a bunch of variations coming in, which is cool. So look at this. So we got this one. Nice. That's cool. We got this one. We got this one. So bunch of different unique variations. Look at this. I love this one. FU hair loss, break free with grunts. And look, it even has the hair follicles in the back. And that the first ad didn't. They didn't have any hair, right? So this is an absolute winner right here. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. So look at, he's like punching the hair follicle. Wow. So you can see, like, with just this 20 ads, we got 20 winning. I would say not all of these are winners, right? And if you wanted to score the ad to see how well it does, you can actually click this score at the end. And what's going to happen after it's done generating, it's actually going to score the ad and tell you what it thinks the cost per purchase is going to be. Right? If you go to the library, you can see some of these ads, and these are completely unique. We didn't steal these. Our AI made these. And you can see this is an 88 out of 100, and this is a really good ad. I actually published it because I was like, dang, this is a winner, right? And you can see it's an 88 out of 100. It's just a really, really good ad. And it's because it says too expensive. Here's the truth. Lower cost, FDA approved, GPL1. And I didn't copy an ad. They don't even have this ad on the ad library. We made this with the tool using the concept mix tool, and I'll show you that in just a second. But let's go to another ad. I want to show you something else. So let's see this one. So no, not that one. Let's click on this peptide one. So you can see this peptide, right? It says 15% off site-wide, but you can see it actually pretends to calculate the cost per purchase. So it's saying this is going to generate a cost per purchase of $25, and you're probably going to have an estimated ROAS of 4.4 depending on how much you sell it for, and it's doing all the math on this, but it's actually calculating the ROAS and the cost per purchase based on real live benchmarks of this year, of this month, of this year. So it's really accurate. You know, if you ran this ad and you ran into a peptide website or something like that, it'd probably be around this, anywhere from $42 to $25 cost per purchase, which is really great because you could say, okay, this is probably going to be a winner before you even run it. But let's go back to the copier tool, and let's check out some of these ads. So I really like this one. This is one I would save. I really like this one. You can see the hair follicle in the back, and it's showing the guy holding it, the little gummies coming out. And I really like this one as well. So right there, we generated 20 ads, and out of those 20, I can already see 3 are winners. Like 3 are absolute winners that even Gruns should be running right now. And we did that in a minute, right? So let's take another brand. Let's go to, and actually, let's do something else. Let's take this same ad, and I want to show you something. We're not going to take another brand right now. And let's do another 20 ad creatives. Sorry, my little face is blocking that. Let's do another 20 ad creatives. Ugh, my face is blocking the little 20. And then let's click concept mix. So what this is going to do is it's going to generate tons of different ad concepts based on this ad, right? So we're going to select all 20, and then we're going to create 26 concept ads. So this is really cool because now we're generating 26 different concept variations, right? But while that's working, let's go ahead and let's go to a different brand, and let's go pick out another ad. So let's check out, let's see. This is a good one. I like this seed one. This looks like it's a winner. Oh, they've only been running that for about 10 days. Look, okay, they've been running this one for a while now, so like 3 months. And let's see. So this is probably a winner. And it's, yeah, is your probiotic actually effective? Here's how. And then it probably goes to let's see if it goes to like a blog post or something. No, it just goes to a quiz. Okay. So I like this ad. We're going to copy this ad. Just right click, copy it. And then we're actually going to go up here and we'll paste it in. And check this out. So these are different concepts. Oh my gosh. This is why this tool is so powerful. So you can see, and at the end it will tell you what concept it is. But you can see already, I already know what this one. This is the big offer at a concept. So it says get 50% off your order, shop the sale, and before there was no actual offer, right? So it automatically added the offer into the ad because it's a specific concept. But while that's generating, we're going to generate another. We're going to generate 20 unique ones right here for this ad. So we'll just click generate 20 unique ads, and boom. So now we're going to have 20 new unique ads of this ad design right here. So this is almost done. We got one more ad being created, but we could already see waiting 6 months to start could cost you 6 months of progress. I like that. Okay, cool. I like this. Ooh, but does it actually work? Science says yes. Oh, so you could really, what you could do really is drop these concepts all into one campaign, one ad set, and absolutely kill it, because now you're targeting different types of awareness stages, right? Your different awareness stages are being targeted because of the different types of concepts that we're targeting. And you can see this is a before and after. She's all like, oh, my hair's, and then she got, good, beautiful hair in the after. So now that we got this going, we got another 20 going. We're going to wait for this one to finish. It's probably just a last haggler. Oh, look, this finished before. Cool. So we got this. And you can see we got this. Okay, so we got this, and then we got okay, so that's a little bit similar. And you can see these are different types of designs, right? Based on it. We got this one. Is your probiotic actually effective? That's a nice one. So these are pretty similar, right, to the initial one. But we want something a little bit more dynamic or more creative. This is actually pretty cool. I like this because these are all the different probiotics. So this is actually probably better than this one. I actually like this ad more than this ad. And it's because it's very clearly shows the headline, but also you can see the little probiotics that live in your stomach are around it. So this is visually just better, in my opinion. And here's another brand, Ro, that I showed you. Actually, I published some of these into the ad library. So anybody, and if you use the ZooOps tool, you can just come to the ad library, make copies of these winning ads. You can see the score. Everybody has access to this. Everybody could see the different ads. It's really great for any type of home service business, or if you own an e-com and you want to see some e-com stuff or supplement stuff or whatever, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. If you're running meta ads, you can get access to this. But let's go back to this. So we generated 26 variations of this ad right here, and we use the concept mix, right? And you can see the different ad creative. So this is the offer deal, right? Where it specifically is showing like the offer, right? Which is just says limited time offer. There's no real offer on it. If I wanted to add an offer, I would have said with offer. And then you have the checklist, which this is a checklist ad. Well, it shows see if you qualify, and it has a little checklist. Then you got the question hook. Tired of overpaying for weight loss shots? Question mark. Beautiful. I love this type of question hook ad. You got the myth busting ad. And if you're wondering like how I know this, it's right here. This is myth busting ad. And then you got GLP-1s are only injections. Fact. The most effective GLP-1 is now a pill. Super cool. And then you got the case study. So this is lost 15 pounds. Great. Looks real. I love it. Then you got the meme ad. And then it says me thinking about GLP-1 shots. Me realizing it's just a pill now. Big promise. So you can see all the different stuff. And then we got the what's inside. That's a really cool ad. What's inside your GLP-1 kit. And then it shows effective weight loss pill, RO platform access, lowest cost option. Really great. That's a really hard one to do, especially since we're like taking it from this, like These ads are being designed based off this one ad we gave it. I'm not giving it anything else. And then so on. You can see all the different types of ads. And look at this one, Objection Crusher. I really like. Objection Crusher is something no one talks about. Objection Crusher. Too expensive? Here's the truth. Lowest cost FDA approved GLP-1 pill. Love it. This is a winning ad. So this finally finished, and we could see all the different, this is problem solution, where it says hair loss is draining you. We got the offer deal ad. This one looks great. We got the social proof ad. We got the checklist ad. We got the question hook ad. We got everything, man. We have all of this. We got look at this, quick win mini tutorial. And this is a little mini tutorial. Hydrate, drink water first thing, nourish, take your daily greens gummy for biotin and zinc. 3, repeat. Amazing. These, you can literally just download, click this button right here. It downloads all the ads. And now I have all my ads right here. And then you just upload them and throw them in the ad in your Facebook ads. And boom, you're going to see success. So a tool like this is so important, especially if you are spending a lot of money. If you spend a lot of money on Meta, you need tools like this that can generate hundreds and hundreds of image ads very quickly and test different creatives. Especially if you're a big brand spending a lot of money, right? You want to be testing, you want to be running like this ad. This is amazing. This just says 1, right? And it's so eye-catching. It's so great. So I'm actually going to publish this as into the ad library so our community can get access to that ad creative, because I really like it. It's eye-catching. It's just a giant 1. And I would have never thought to design that, or anybody would have thought to design that. So this is a tool that you need. This is what you have to be using or building, right? If you don't want to use ZooOps, that's totally fine. You need to build a tool like this that can generate hundreds and hundreds of image ad creatives for Meta. So again, if you're a brand or a business that's looking to generate tons of different creatives, check out ZooOps. It's extremely affordable. It starts at $19 a month, and we have plans that are cheaper, but you can generate tons of different ad creatives. And not only that, it has an API and an MCP that will connect to Claude, and you can just talk to Claude and say, hey, generate 20 different creatives, and it will generate 20 different creatives, and Claude will actually help you design these creatives. Or you could integrate it with Claude and then have Claude go search one of your brands or something like that, and then use the ZooOps MCP to generate and clone and create a bunch of new, unique variations or different concepts or whatever, right? So I hope you like this video. Check out ZooOps, and can't wait to see you on the inside. Thanks. Bye.